the investors, to the members of the church, to the folks who help make this happen, who run it day in and day out, who've just made a fabulously delicious double espresso that I really deeply needed after a long, fun and challenging day. To Mayor Baker, to Councilwoman Shabbat, to Councilman Weiner. I will get in trouble if I start doing this. Just a simple thought, if I might, about this coffee shop. We were talking before this began, and talking a little bit about Hockessin Baptist and what it means to carry that name, and to have people misperceive. I grew up in Hockessin. Hockessin, when I grew up there, was a smelly little mushroom farming town that decades later became a fairly prosperous suburb of Wilmington. Folks who maybe were misunderstood as fleeing or leaving or wanting to be distanced from Wilmington. And one of the amazing things that Hockessin Baptist has done is to choose to say we want to be a part of building community, reimagining Wilmington, investing in creating community, and participating in remaking not just a space, not just a neighborhood, but a whole community. If you think about this exact block, by one of those odd coincidences, it wasn't just where I spent my first day as senator, it was also a place that Councilman Penrose Holland had a scheduled meeting in 1999 before I ever ran for office, and we met on this corner, where at the time this entire area was covered with chain link fence, and most of these buildings were either abandoned or run down or barely open. And we had a long, hard talk about whether Councilman Hollins could count on a future council president to care about this exact block. And I'll just say this in closing, Hockessin Baptist is doing the same thing to this block that I would suggest God does to each one of us, which is to look not at the exterior, not at its roughness, or at its defenses, not at its agedness, but at its potential, at what is in the center, and at what could be created. And if you look at this space, if you look at how vibrant it is now, and how multicolored, and the range of performers, and the music, and the conversation, and the community that is being created here, that is the best witness I can think possible for the men and women of Hockessin Baptist to have brought to all of us here in the city of Wilmington, who welcome, who celebrate, and who cherish your partnership. So for that, thank you, and God bless you.